Do you want to remove an element from a page in an unconventional way? Or maybe slide one in? Well, these and all the other effects listed here are controlled by jQuery UI effects, which are integrated into Dreamweaver CC. With the exception of shake, each effect is designed to animate an element as it's shown or hidden. There's a copy of this file, effects_demo.html, in the course assets, so I'll leave you to experiment with the other effects at your own pace. Let's switch to Dreamweaver to see how you apply them. In the exercises site, I've opened effects.html, and you can find a copy of this file in the Using jQuery UI Widgets and Effects folder in the course assets. To apply an effect, you need a trigger and of course a target. The triggers in this page are dummy links in this unordered list, and the target is this figure element with the ID Sherman. It contains the image and the figure caption. To apply an effect, you need to select the trigger, so I'm going to click inside Hide, and then I need to open the Behaviors panel. Rather hidden. You need to go to the Window menu and then Behaviors. It's Shift F4, the keyboard shortcut. It's the same on Windows and Mac, and that opens the Behaviors panel. Dreamweaver uses the term behavior to describe pre-packaged JavaScript routines. And at the top of the panel here it indicates that I've got an A tag, a link selected, so that's going to be used as the trigger. Then to apply the behavior, click the plus button. This displays a menu of various behaviors. Most of them are rather ancient, so the only ones I'm going to talk about are in this Effects sub-menu. By the way, if you've used Dreamweaver CS6 or earlier, these effects are different. They use jQuery UI, not Spry. And if you're updating pages that use Spry effects, you need to remove the old effects before applying these new ones. So let's choose one of these effects. I'm going to go for drop. That opens this dialog box which asks for the settings. The target element, you can apply an effect to the current selection. If I were to do that, the button itself would disappear. I don't want that to happen, so I need to open that little menu. And it lists all the elements in the page that have got an ID. So you need an ID to be able to target one of these elements with an effect. So select Figure Sherman. The effect duration, the default is 1000 milliseconds. That's 1 second. You can change that if you like. Visibility, you've got the options of hide, show and toggle. So if I select toggle, it will first hide it and then it will show it again. I'm just going to select hide. And then you've got a choice of the directions. Although it says drop, you think drop just goes down. With drop you can actually move things off to the left, to the right, up or down. Let's be very conventional and go down, and then just click OK. And it shows there that it will be applied when you click the trigger. If you open this little menu here, you can see that there are other events that you can use to apply as the trigger. But I'm going to leave it at on click. So let's test that by turning on live view, and if I click hide, it drops and disappears. The effect in live view isn't quite as smooth as it is in a browser, but you get the idea. So let's exit live view and then click inside the next trigger for show, plus effects. What should we choose this time? Let's have slide. We don't want the current selection, we want to select Figure Sherman. The effect duration is 1000 milliseconds. Now I'm going to set visibility to show. What that means is that if it's hidden, it will show it. And direction, if it's showing it, it will come from that direction. If it's hiding it, it will move it in that direction when it's hiding it. So I'm going to show it from the right. And then the distance. The default is 20 pixels. I need to set this to the width of the element. And I know that this particular figure is 285 pixels wide. So I've done that. Just click OK. And then we'll do toggle. And we'll select one and go to Effects. And maybe we'll choose Highlight. And then the target element, figure Sherman, we'll leave it the same duration, and then select toggle, and then you can choose the color that is used to highlight the element before it's hidden or just after it's shown. I'm going to leave it at the default yellow there, and then just click OK. So turn on live view. I can hide it, I can show it, and then I can toggle it. Actually, I'll need to just, there we go, scroll down, toggle it. Well, that doesn't work very well at all in live view, but it gives me the opportunity to show you how you can remove an effect. So let's go out of live view. I'm still inside toggle, and here I've got highlight. To remove it, just click this minus button, and then maybe I could choose a different one. Let's have blind, and we'll make that figure Sherman, and we'll set that to toggle, and we'll do that up. Click OK, then turn on live view, and we'll test that with toggling, and it moves up and hides it, and it moves it down and reveals it. And one final thing that you need to know is that if you want to make a change to any of the settings, just select your trigger and then double click in here, and it reopens that dialog box. Once you've made your changes, just click OK. I'm not going to make any changes, so I'll click cancel. So to apply a jQuery UI effect, I selected a dummy link as the trigger and then used the behaviors panel to select the effect. All effects have similar options for the target element, duration and direction of the effect. Also notice that in the Related Files toolbar, Dreamweaver has added 2 new JavaScript files. These will need to be uploaded to your site for the effects to work.